I'm Melli. And that's Dani. We are cycling more than 6 months in beautiful Turkey. And we are in the 16th country of our bicycle world trip. In Antalya we had to wait a lot of time to get our visa processed and confirmed. And due to COVID, the borders to the other countries were closed. In the end, we got stuck here in Turkey. In Antalya, we found a lot of old friends from the road and also made some new friendships. We learned how to do rock climbing and did a lot of yoga when we were not producing videos and content. Also, we met Burak and Aydin, our hosts, where we spent the days in Antalya. Meanwhile, we got the information that the border to Georgia will be open soon. That's why we are very excited and we want to head on to the new country. Now we're cycling the second time to Cappadocia and we want to see an underground city and follow the yellow line on the map. After that, we want to cycle towards Gaziantep.
That's our last day. Again, we collected some trash from other people to throw it away. If you're camping somewhere, always keep in mind to leave the place more clean than you found it.
Together with Thibaut and Daniel, our friend from Hungary, we are cycling downwards to the city. There we also say goodbye to Aydin and Burak. And during our time in Antalya, we could sleep on their couch.
Maybe you have noticed Daniel got a flute and he's like annoying all the people in the camp.
Bike fluting und Harmonika.
In 2 days we will leave. Then we finished our winter camping here in Antalya. Time to say goodbye. And we were preparing some German noodle salad because our Turkish friend Aydin just loves it. He got addicted. So that's the reason why we make a lot of it. Also we will make some cake. In Germany we call it russischer Zupfkuchen. Additionally we will make some cake they love. And Monday we will leave. So my trousers are quite used and they have some problems, as you can see. Oh my god, how can you undress without undressing yourself? Look at this. That's my new trouser. And new flip-flops as well. Here is still Ramadan going on. I don't know why they play music and walk around. Maybe if you're from Turkey, write some comments please. Tell us why people walk in the streets and make music. Today we will make a live stream. We prepared a lot of things. Nice program, you can rewatch it. Just check our YouTube channel. Afterwards we will go back to Nevşehir, so the place where we stopped. The reason why we came back to Antalya was Ikamet, as you remember, the residency permit. So we will have our last beer together. It's Bomonti and Efes. Şerefe. In 1 hour we will take the bus. We Say goodbye.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, together. This is nice. Same here, love you. Always welcome, man. Thank you so much. We had such an amazing time together.
Me too.
Touched
It was
my
my
heart.
police.
No,
Namaste.
really.
This was
Namaste. You will see them again for sure. For sure. Wir werden den Aiden sehr vermissen.
We will miss Aiden a lot and Burak as well. Burak decided that he will spend the lockdown in Gaziantep, so he can go climbing all the time. Because he's really missing the climbing, it makes no sense for him to stay in Antalya because he can work from everywhere. So we couldn't say goodbye today because Burak is up in Gaziantep, but Aiden will do for us. So now it's time to catch the bus and figure out how to put the bikes inside. Oh guys, this was some hectic stuff here. We put the bikes inside, they were a little bit better. Tip for you, first you go with bikes and then you put the bikes inside. Sometimes they're like blah blah blah, it's not fitting, but it always fits. Just keep being persistent and it will work. And sometimes they try to get some extra money, but don't give them if it's not necessary. But most of the time they just put it into their own pocket because there is no extra fee for luggage. 3:50 a.m., 8 hours later in Nevşehir. I'm really tired. So, time to find a place to camp and sleep. Oh, I can see the moon, it's like 4:30 and time to sleep. We cycled out of the city and found this place here and we'll sleep for a few hours and then continue towards Derinkuyu. I think it's 3 hours later. It's super warm now. It's about 11 kilometers to catch up to Derinkuyu. I think I'm standing on the hill where there is the underground city beyond. Really cool, you can walk here. Usually it's super small, but...
So far, 36 underground cities were found in Cappadocia. The two biggest ones are Derinkuyu and Kaymakli. We are in Kaymakli now. In Kaymakli you can find 8 floors. It's assumed that this underground city was built more than 3000 before Christ. Ancient Christian communities built these caves to hide from enemies.
Oh, I think this one was for animals because there are some holes. Maybe they put water there for drinking, and up there for like grass and stuff, eating.
In the upper floors there were the animals and the stables. After the time, these spaces were also used by the Turkish people. On the lower floors you can find a complex tunnel system. There you can find the living rooms and also an old church.
So it seems there was already electricity back those days.
Haha. Sarcasm.
So that's the door. So imagine being a robber. You cannot enter because they have this really cool rock door. You can roll it from the inside and cannot open from the outside. You put something below the rock and you cannot roll it anymore. Guys, it's really exhausting to walk in those caves.
We also found some rooms where wine was produced and a big community kitchen.
I think here they put the grapes and then they squeezed it. And from here it was like flowing out, the juice.
Oh, I can stand up straight here. Approximately 3,000 until 5,000 people should have lived here. But how to breathe down here, and what about the smoke of the fire? The people were very smart and they built a very nice system.
It's quite narrow. Before I already mentioned that the air down here is really good because of those amazing ventilation systems they built in ancient times.
Ganz schön verdammt weit nach unten. Überall hat es Öffnungen. Und durch den thermischen Auftrieb haben wir hier frische Luft. Ja, wow!
Wow, please tell us, write in the comments, how would you feel down there? Could you live there or not?
In so einer Höhlenstadt oder kriegt ihr Platzangst?
What do you think about living in a cave? Please write in the comments, what do you think? You think like, oh wow, that's something I would love to do, would try, or do you say, oh, I could not ever go underground because it's too narrow?
It was super interesting. But living in that caves, no. I'm missing the fresh air and the open space, I guess.
I would like to try it, let's say for a week, but living all my life in a cave, I don't think so. Some people ask us, how do we do it that we always find food? But look at this, I don't know. That's super nice potatoes. Lots of them. Good one. Let's take 4 or 5 pieces, the best one, and we have a dinner. I feel a little bit guilty because here is Ramadan, but we are cyclists and we are hungry, so obviously we have to eat. There is no Ramadan for us, so we eat now. I know it's not mandatory for us, we can eat of course, but still, those people watching us eating and they can't. Look, that's a church. Usually you won't see that. That's the first day after the cycling break. We already did 60 kilometers. That's quite well, working good. We've seen the underground city. And we already see the upcoming mountains there. Here is lockdown currently, but the lockdown doesn't count for us because we're tourists, so we can go out. There's a lot of wind going on here. Really good, got a good place. There is less wind behind this wall.
Wonderful, good morning everyone. We slept well. Now we continue cycling towards the mountains through the tunnel.
Oh, look at this tunnel, it's quite small, so...
Also müssen wir uns da bücken. Ich glaube, das ist so ein Wildwechsel-Viechertunnel hier. Also Schäfertunnel.
Back there we were holding on to the vehicle. They pulled us up the hill a little bit. Melanie, how was your first experience?
Okay, good. You need a little bit time till you know how to do it, because you also have to balance your weight. And you also have to go faster in the beginning when you try to hold on.
Just as she told you, you have to be a little bit faster than the vehicle you're going to hold on to. Then take it, because otherwise it will like rip off your arm.
Das waren jetzt vielleicht 100 Meter oder so, aber trotzdem, 100 Meter sind 100 Meter.
Really cute villages. A lot of agriculture, a lot of animals, and quite hilly.
What we really like on traveling by bicycle is the deceleration. We can feel the differences between the small details of the landscapes around us. But at the same time, we are fast enough to be mobile and to cycle a few kilometers with our own muscle power. In Cappadocia there were a lot of fairy chimneys, very beautiful, and now we are cycling towards the Anti Taurus mountains. There you can find more agriculture, more simple huts.
We are up to 1,800. Oh, what a nice guy! I was holding on to this vehicle here and then he was waiting for Melanie as well.
Damit sie sich auch dran festhalten kann, dann zieht uns ein Stück.
1 Minute 37 Sekunden später.
It's really hard for my hand, it hurts. Melanie was doing good, but after some time she stopped.
Als es zu krass wurde, losgelassen. Jetzt ist so lieb.
Yeah, now he's waiting again for her.
Also nächster Versuch, Melli ist wieder da.
Let's do it again, like climbing, just hold on to it.
Festhalten, wie beim Klettern, Spazi. Boah, es tut so weh.
It hurts.
Es tut so weh.
My arm hurts so much.
Meine Sehnen. Oh Gott. Meine Arme klein. Melli hat eine neue Taktik.
Melanie got a new tactic, she's like cycling as well, it's like
Ein bisschen fahren, ein bisschen halten.
e-bike.
Ist eigentlich gar nicht so schlecht. Da fährt er. Wahnsinn.
Look at my hand, it hurts.
Hier, guck mal.
Look how red it
Wie
is.
rot die ist. Meine Sehnen. Boah, da werde ich saftig Muskelkater kriegen, glaube ich.
Was quite exhausting, yeah?
Schon anstrengend.
Yeah, at some point it's just like, which pain is more hard, cycling up or holding on to it?
Problem ist auch, der LKW zieht
Yeah,
vorne und
the truck is pulling you forwards, but you have to
über den Lenker gezogen.
shift the weight backwards as well, so it's very difficult to balance on the
Ja,
bicycle.
einige Höhenmeter gespart.
Gespart
But
nicht,
we
aber-
saved a few meters of
sonst
elevation.
hochgekommen. Ja, da drüben geht's weiter.
Mittags.
Lunch break.
Darauf habt ihr gewartet.
Mittagspause, ja, endlich.
Time for a lunch break. We found some water. Let's have a sit and
Jetzt mal hin
eat.
und dann gibt's was zu futtern.
So, Freunde, so.
That's our lunch for today.
Fladenbrot,
Turkish
Salat.
flatbread, salad, some dressing,
Ja.
maybe some cake, some leftover.
Oh, ich freue mich
Oh, every time I'm so excited about the lunch. That's just the beginning of the mountains. Awesome. And you can see the beautiful surroundings. You want to cycle over the Aladala mountains. The highest pass is more than 3,600 meters. As you can see, the higher ranges of those mountains are always covered by snow. We are very excited what's happening next. Between us and Gaziantep, there are more than 500 kilometers. And in Gaziantep, we want to try different kind of foods because there the food should be very delicious. Do you have some recommendations what we should try in Gaziantep? Please write in the comments. If you want to invite us to a dinner, feel free to support us on PayPal and the PayPal link you can find in the video description. Thank you so much. If you like the video, thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Only with your support it's possible for us to continue editing English videos on this YouTube channel. Thank you so much and see you in the next episode. Bye bye.